Yeah, I see. I mean, I think we are sort of. So when I started reading the book Intuitive Eating,
Yeah.
I had like seriously, I'm not joking. I had like kind of an epiphany of like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, we are really damaging people.
Yeah, it's especially like you go into any kind of forum or video or something, and like someone's posting a picture of like, hey, could you estimate my body fat percentage? And it's like a skinny guy who's obviously way too small. Like, that guy needs to put on size. And it's like, yeah, no, dude, you're like 16%. You need to cut. Like, that was first default. I remember you posting your picture when like a few months ago. I don't know what your body fat percentage was, but I just remember people. I mean, to me it was obvious, like, you need to put on size, man. Like, you need to build a lot of muscle. And people right away like, yeah, no, man, like 16, 17, I don't know, cut. And it's like, no, like, fuck. That guy needs to put on a lot of size.
I remember you were talking about this with Eric Helms, actually, and you said that now we have the obsession with the aesthetics because of a fucking Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. It
didn't used to be that way, as you said. It's lately that you need to carry 6-pack all year round, super lean all year round.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that I have done that in the past, and like, at least if I could have said that it was worth it, like, if I at least could have said that, like, I went to the beach a lot and I got these but I never went to the beach. Like, that's the thing. Like, people usually don't go to the beach. Like, you go to the beach, most adults, like, you go to a vacation or something, yeah, you may go to the beach, but, it's, and just when I hooked up with that girl, I mean, honestly, like, I don't think I've been this fat for like the past 2 years. Like, I was like so insecure, and she was like, oh my god, like, you look so amazing. And I'm like, thank you. It's like, and I even told her, like, if you knew how fucking disgusted I feel by myself, because I'm in this fitness world,
Man, we are so fucked up, god damn it.
Yeah.
God damn it. It's insane. We have like these reference points that just screw the fuck out of everybody.
Yeah. No, it's, actually, I wanted to make a post on Facebook recently about like 4 steps to become a popular evidence-based figure on Facebook. And it's like, step number 1, like, once a week, put up a post where you're bashing on low carb or paleo or keto and make fun of every new diet movement. That's step 1. Step 2 is really emphasize the importance of critical thinking. Like, never mind that you're like repeating word for word of the phrases of some guru that you're following, like, without questioning it at all. And step 3 is emphasize how important it is for you that people reference their work. Never mind the fact that you never checked one reference in your life. Honestly, I was so close to posting it, but then I changed my mind.
No, okay, that kind of stuff is just getting hate. No, that stuff is not.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, do you know the book The Hungry Brain?
Yeah, of course. I haven't read it yet.
I started reading it. I'm really like going through. It's amazing. It's really good.
Yeah, I'm planning to interview the guy for the podcast.
It's really good. I'm really reading it passionately. I also have Wired to Eat by Rob Wolf.
Oh yeah, that's like about some carb test kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know much about it. Yeah, I heard about this carb test thing, but I don't know. This Rob Wolf sounds like, I don't know, bullshit guy to me, but let's see.
I mean, I'm a little bit confused. Like, are we just some super unique human beings, or most people really have so much trouble with carbs? I don't get it. Like, do you really need a fucking carb test to see? Like,
oh yeah, man! I switched to low carb. My life changed.
But I don't get it. Like, it's like, why is it so complicated? Why isn't just the typical grandma eat fruits and vegetables and some lean meat and some fat? And
no, man! Before keto, I was a wreck. My life was.
No, but all kinds of gut bacteria and small intestinal. I'm not saying that doesn't happen with some people, but like, why does it have to be so? But maybe we are just super lucky and unique. I don't know.
I really think that many people want to believe, that the switch they did was something, because it's so restricting as a diet that you need to have an excuse.
Yeah.
To go through it. So you have to justify it by saying, oh yeah, before keto, my life was useless, I was a piece of shit, I was a wreck, and stuff like that. Now that I'm keto, oh man, but this diet is...
I was an immoral piece of shit. I was just a bad person.
I was cheating on my wife, but after going low carb,
I'm not cheating anymore because my dick doesn't work anymore, so...
Yeah, but you're joking, but that actually some people get that. Not impotence, but they get sort of depression-like symptoms.
When they go low carb?
Yeah, because there is no really, they don't know why, but many people think because they go so low in veggies, they don't get prebiotics, so the gut flora gets completely fucked up, and maybe, as you know, the gut flora makes serotonin.
I didn't know.
So yeah, serotonin is made from the microbes you have in your gut. So if you have, indeed, a lot of people, when they get stomach flu, they get depressed. They get a transitorial depression.
That is very interesting.
I have to tell her, you should make like a post or something which you describe how you pair protein.
How you...
Pair sources of protein.
Oh.
So that you know for sure that you're getting the complete amino acidic profile.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad with that, because I just look at basically the animal sources that I consume. Mm-hmm. I just worry about that. Because if you think about it, I think a lot of the recommendations, like when they study protein intake, they mainly look at height, like whey and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, true. You're right.
Yeah, so probably like in general, studies don't find anything benefits above 1.6, and probably that's like high quality protein sources.
I never thought about it. You're really right. I didn't think about it. That's true.
Yeah. So
that makes sense. Like, also another thing, that the Catch-McCardle formula, I think that's how it's called, the BMR formula, that doesn't work for keto people. No. Turns out, I actually interviewed a guy for my channel. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He's called Alessandro Ferretti.
Almost you.
Almost. Well, this guy is a researcher, sort of. And he's going to publish a study in which they found out that on the ketogenic diet, the Catch-McCardle formula overestimates your needs. A ketogenic diet requires less energy.
Oh, fuck.
You're so fucked up.
One more reason not to use that.
Exactly. I was thinking the same. Not only low volume, but also less calories. Fuck you. No.
Yeah, man. What the fuck? But what's really interesting actually is, that article of Menno about range frequency theory?
The one that you always compare yourself with your frame of reference. Yeah.
And it's really interesting how now, knowing that I observe myself, how I'm looking at other people's physique. Because I remember that Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Yeah.
I remember him, like, when I was my early, like, maybe 12, 13 years old. He was like, oh my god, that guy's unbelievably muscular. And now I intentionally looked back after reading that article, a couple of videos that I watched when I was younger, and I was like, what? Like, that guy doesn't even lift.
He just had abs.
He had abs, yeah, but if you look at his shoulder and his arms, that's like an early intermediate guy.
Like many guys, like the guy from Brad Pitt in Fight Club.
Oh yeah, I mean that guy is that's just really skinny, basically.
Exactly, or Ryan Gosling in the famous scene in which he takes off his shirt.
Yeah, like that. He has two abs, basically. Like,
the upper ones, and that's it. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. No, but I think also the other thing that needs to change in the fitness world, in my opinion, is the way we approach the dieting in general. I have no idea why the book Intuitive Eating, that has been out for I don't know how many years, didn't become so famous. But in the scientific literature, is very well known. I don't know if you see, there is so much research that uses intuitive eating principles. I don't know if I told you this.
No.
That book has been used a lot in research. In like in clinical environment, it has been used like a fuck ton. It's like the reference. It's like the gold standard.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm so surprised why it didn't make through the fitness industry. I have no idea.
I think it is because of that reason that it just says that you need to stop dieting. I mean, I heard an interview with that woman, and the interviewer asked so you think that if someone wants to lose weight, and it's like, no. Like, that was her reaction, that some people are just meant to be heavier, and you need to accept. And, I think that will always be unpopular, and I think that there are problems with that approach. Like, nobody's meant to be morbidly obese. So, however, I do agree that, if you're eating a healthy diet, whole foods, lots of veggies, fruits, potatoes, whatever, and you're not just every single meal you're eating until you're sick of food. If you still have struggles with maintaining a certain weight, then probably you shouldn't maintain that weight. I agree with that. If on a diet like that, you still have a tendency to gain weight, then just gain fucking weight. But, I mean, you're not gonna get to an unhealthy body fat level, most probably eating that way.
Exactly. So. Let me show you something. Wait a second. I want to show you something that's really, really interesting.
Yeah, speaking of that, would you have any advice because you've done your PhD, and I'm having the most difficult period of my life, honestly. Now I just feel like I am a distraction machine. And honestly, I've never been this distracted in my life. I have honestly trouble sitting down and focusing on one thing for 5 minutes. And I didn't have this. I even reviewed the book Deep Work on my YouTube channel before. And at that time, I was doing really fucking well. I had scheduled times when I was using Facebook. But now I'm checking it 10 times a minute. It's really bad. So would you have any advice on how to focus on research?
First of all, read the book again.
Yeah.
No, really, because if you were in that mindset after reading the book, it means that the book gave you some sort of structure. Seriously, read it again.
Yeah.
Number 2, install on your computer. It's called Stay
Focused.
Stay Focused. Yes.
I heard of it.
Install that on Chrome, and be brutal. Put just 5 minutes. But I know that you will be tempted to use your phone. I tell you already. So the best thing to do is turn off your phone when you have to focus. Turn it off. Turn it off. Because it will, to go on Facebook is not going to be 5 seconds, take phone, open browser, go on Facebook. No, it's going to be turn on the phone, wait, insert the pin. Yeah. So make it easy for you.
Yeah.
You know what a friend of mine used to do to be focused and finish the university?
Yeah.
I'm not joking. He was doing this. He was giving his laptop to another friend.
Really?
For the time he was studying, or just the battery.
And then what was he using or he didn't use computer at all?
No, he didn't use the computer. Yeah, I understand. You need the computer. Then in that case, you need to Stay Focused.
Yeah.